Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on Ross Marquand being cast officially as a Season 5 regular for the second half of The Walking Dead Season 5. Alright, and I'll put a link to his wiki in the description for you guys, as well as to some pictures so you can get a good look at him, see what he looks like. If he's being announced already, that means he's probably going to be one of the ones that's going to be shown pretty early on in the second half of The Walking Dead Season 5. Usually that's the way it works. When they kind of show an actor, it's usually a big cast, a big actor for a big part. So for this one, he's rumored, or most people think he's going to be playing Aaron in The Walking Dead second half Season 5. Basically, that's a comic book character. Maybe I'll do a spotlight on the character, give my thoughts on him. Basically, to sum him up pretty quickly, if Ross is playing him, he's basically a scout for this group, which is known as Alexandria. They live in a place they call Alexandria Safe Zone, and his job as part of the community is to go out and to locate new people that would be beneficial to the Alexandria group. So he goes out and basically he's got some devices and things he uses to listen in on groups, and he tries to get a sense from a distance of what these groups are like, what they're about. You know, is this a good group? Is this a bad group? Do they seem like they have some useful skills? Do they have maybe, I don't know, some really strong, hardened survivors that seem trustworthy? How do they treat each other? And just kind of getting a sense of what they're like, and then going ahead to bring them into the fold once he introduces himself, of course, and they get a little, freaked out that he's been following them or whatever. Then, he can bring them back for an interviewing process, and if they're chosen, they can join this much larger group, which is in the Alexandria Safe Zone. Way bigger, than what we've seen so far. Probably, is the biggest group we've seen of survivors so far. I would say so, because we've had Woodbury, we've had the prison group, which was the biggest when they kind of included Woodbury at the beginning of Season 4, which didn't last long because, pretty quickly a lot of them died off. But Alexandria is even bigger than that, I would say. In terms of TV personnel, I'd say probably around 50 survivors maybe. Not all fighters though, but about 50. Some just regular people, able to stay there behind the walls and survive from the zombie apocalypse. You have some teachers, you have some different, just different jobs to keep people doing things, to keep people useful and creating value in this community. To better the community, to better the chances of survival, and to strengthen their numbers and everything. So Aaron goes out, he finds new groups, he brings people in, they interview them. If they're good, they get to join the Alexandria Safe Zone. So that's his, the character counterpart in the Walking Dead comic book series. The TV series version of Aaron could be much different, and we don't know for sure if Ross is playing Aaron. That's not confirmed. But he seems like he'd be a good match for it, because he is, the way, if you look at his pictures and you see him, as I didn't mention, one of the biggest factors of Aaron is he is gay, right? So we do have, there's actually quite a few gay characters in the Walking Dead comic series, especially later on. We actually just saw one make out with another guy in the last issue of The Walking Dead. So and he's pretty badass as well too. But anyway, we'll get to that later, because he'll probably won't be in Season 5. But this character, Aaron, will be. He's got a boyfriend. I forget his boyfriend's name, but he lives in Alexandria as well. And basically, they're the scouters, so to speak. That's what they do. They scout. So I think one of the things is because Ross, a lot of gay men, they really watch what they eat. They're really skinny most of the time. That's the body type they like to have. They like to have really, skinny, slim down type. Look, not all of them, but a lot of them do, right? That's what they find to be attractive, or, they look at themselves in that capacity. So a lot of them are. So he looks the part visually. He's really low body fat percentage, really skinny, that kind of thing. So to me, he looks like he could play pretty much a perfect Aaron. He does look like he fits the role. Similar to Gareth and, was it Chris from the comic book series, I believe? Andrew J. West playing Gareth. Pretty sure leader of the Hunters. I have to look up his exact name, but I think it's Chris. Okay, so yeah. So that said, that's who we think he's going to be playing. I don't know too much about this actor. I haven't seen him in anything else prior, to tell you the truth. It looks like he was in Mad Men. Looks like he was on Conan 2013, The Impression Guys, The Flip Side, I Love Vampires, LA Forensics, Phineas and Ferb, Star Wars 2014. And then he's had some films as well too: Sabbatical, Broken Roads, Eden, The Congregation, Slings and Arrows, Happily After, Woodshop, A Lonely Place for Dying, Sam and Amira, Down and Dangerous. So I don't know. I haven't seen any of these, to tell you the truth, and I'm not a big Mad Men fan. I tried it and I couldn't get into it too much. Not enough zombies. So yeah. So I mean, it's cool. It's cool to find out that he's going to be in the series. It's cool to see that we're getting some more information on different actors that are going to be involved, different characters, and I'm sure there'll be lots more once they get around to releasing some more information. The fact that he's a regular does mean he's probably going to be in a pretty big role, right? So yeah, so there it is. So let me know what you guys think about Ross Marquand being cast for The Walking Dead Season 5 second half. Who you think he'll be playing? If you think it's going to be Aaron or you think it's going to be somebody else. I think it'll probably be Aaron. He looks a lot like him, so it makes sense to me. And also the time that they're announcing it, because Aaron's appearance would be one of the first characters as a scouter that they would meet in the Alexandria Safe Zone, the next big community they will most likely join up with. So let me know what you guys think about all of that, and if you like the video, please thumb it up below. If you want to support the channel, please share it, please favorite it. You guys know what to do. If you're new, you want to subscribe, really easy. Just click the button, click subscribe. That's all you got to do. Done. You'll get the videos every day in your subscriber list, almost every day. I've missed a few days recently, but yeah, if you guys have any other video discussion topics for me, send them to me in the About tab as a private message through YouTube of the channel, TrevsGen2. And yeah, any questions for the Q&A? Going to do a Q&A pretty soon, so send me your questions now, guys. It's a good time. I make my list around today or tomorrow. Yeah, so that's it for this one, guys. See you for the next one within a day or two. As always, it's Trev. Same peace.